Hi everybody, it's Jessica from Tensita Johnson, and today I'm back with Marta, and we did this sportive high ponytail with Dutch braids and little cornrows. Do a side parting. Take the side that you normally or your model normally wears her braid. Then take the line from the end of this part line right over the ear. And then bring away the hair from the back. I'm going to take away now the triangle shape. In this triangle shape, make the line meet. I want to do the cornrows later. Take your time. It's important to have neat part lines because they really define your style later. I'm just twisting this portion of hair behind and clip it over the ponytail. We're going to start by applying some hair gel. I like to use the toothbrush. If you're following me, you know this already. So go through the edges of the hair, then comb all the gel through. And now we're taking in a triangle shape a portion from the front. You want to split this portion into 3 equal strands, and we're going to start by bringing the inner strand under the middle and then the outer, then again the inner strand, and after I did these 2 stitches I'm going to add in some hair. Every time you bring under a strand you want to add in some hair. I'm using the comb because then the strands, the hair will be neater incorporated, but I'm also always adjusting and smoothing out with my fingers. So take the section of hair you want to add in and then pull tight to smooth it out. Whenever it's necessary, apply a bit more of gel. Remember to braid to the direction you want to go to. So I am pulling in the direction of where the high ponytail is going to be, and I'm tying off with a soft elastic because it won't be there for long. Now I'm doing the other side. Here I'm applying again around the edges some hair gel. I comb this gel through. We're taking a tiny portion from the front because there are baby hairs and I would like them to be as much as possible incorporated into our Dutch braid, and I'm starting always from the top strand, bringing that under the middle strand. You see here again, take some hair, smooth it out and pull. Take some hair and pull it under with the other hair. If you have some gel on the back of your hand, that is helpful because then your model does not have to hold the gel or you do not have to grab far to reach it. Keep on braiding until there's no more hair to incorporate, and you see here I'm pulling again in the direction of where I want my braid to go. This gives the braid a different shape and makes it much easier to make sure that it does not loosen up. You see now when I bring it down, the strands from under, they look loose, but later when I pull, it will be in the right position. Now I am tying off these 2 braids for not having them in the middle while I'm braiding the top cornrows. I just did that because I was afraid it would unravel. Whenever you are unsure, just do whatever is convenient for you. But there is no logical explanation for that. I just did not want the braid to unravel too close to where I wanted to incorporate later in the high ponytail. Now I'm doing the 3 portions for the braids. I am trying to grab the exact same amount of hair, so Don't look how wide is your portion of hair. Try to feel how much hair you're going to use. Around the edges, I'm using hair gel. And now I'm taking a tiny portion from the front. I do the 3 more or less equal strands and I start to braid the Dutch braid. We're doing 2 stitches. This is why I show you the 2. And then we incorporate, and we incorporate now only from the front. So bring the right strand under, then the left from the top, and incorporate hair. Bring right under, hold tight, and bring a little strand together with the top strand under. You see? One thing that I learned during my braiding journey is that you always want to bring in the hair that is closest to your stitch. So don't pull from far away because that looks weird later. Always stay close to where you're just working. Now I'm taking the next portion of hair. The section I do not braid, I'm clipping away. Have everything neat. Some hair gel around the edges and take a tiny front section, split it into 3 and do exactly the same thing you did before. 3 equal strands and we start with 2 stitches, right under, left under, right under, left under, and then we add in some hair. Here I'm already further away, but you do 3 times exactly the same thing. Always bring the hair up and then try to grab with your fingernail a tiny portion of hair, and then if you reach some more stitches extra to the middle of the braid, you just bring in a clear elastic. Here again, tiny front portion. These are lace braids. We are only adding in hair from the top. So again, right under, left under, right under, left under, 2 stitches, and then you see I pull up a portion of hair, and from this portion I just take a tiny bit from the front. And this I do until there's no more hair to incorporate. Do some extra stitches to make sure you can add them to your high ponytail later, and then tie everything together with a little clear elastic. All these braids we do not need right now. We want to concentrate on the high ponytail, so just put them into the front. If they are shorter, then from my hair model, ask your model to hold the ponytails. This is only water. I use that to do the first smoothing out, and then I pull everything up. You can do this in partitions like you have seen me doing it before in other videos. This time there was only half of the hair and I could lift it all up, and I wanted it to really pop out and to be like a palm tree, so I did it very high on her head. I'm taking out now the elastics and I'm wrapping the 2 main braids around the base of the ponytail and bring them into their position. And after they're wrapped around, I combine them with a strong elastic. I can always recommend, if you have the bigger elastics and if you live in warm areas like we do, we still have here until nearly 30 degrees some days, take 2 elastics because the heat makes them pop out. To incorporate the cornrows, I use the topsy tail tool and I'm just pulling them through the hair tie into the ponytail. This looks brutal, I know, but I ask her various times if I'm hurting and she knows she has to advise me the moment I would harm her, and she said no, it was all okay. It's just that the plastic tool does not go through so easily, and we were having a lot of fun doing this. So take your topsy tail, bring it under the hair tie, that is important, and then bring in the end of the ponytail. I'm grabbing the part that has no braid before I reach the hair tie, And now I'm preparing another strand of hair. This one I smooth out with some hair gel, and you want to wrap this around your ponytail to hide the elastic. And then the tiny little end I bring through the topsy tail, and please make sure to hide that in the middle of the ponytail, otherwise it will stick out. I just did a tiny back combing to give more volume and to pronounce the height of the ponytail. You see, I just think this looks a bit cuter. Fix everything with hairspray, and this is our final result. Side parting with 2 Dutch braids and 3 additional cornrows in the middle of the hat into a high ponytail. Hope you like it. Please subscribe. See you back soon. Bye bye.